it'll give you like a little tutorial area, and then once you get to the academy, which is probably half hour, 45 minutes in, it like spawns you outside of the academy, and the game's just like, okay, have fun.
That's good.
Like, you can go to any gym you want, and they're not scaled, like they're set level. You just don't know which one is which, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know which one's this level, which one, you know. And like certain areas of the map do have higher level Pokemon. The highest level you can encounter is, I think, 62, which is right near the Pokemon League. But yeah, the only hand-holding it does is really just showing you how to battle and basic controls, and that's it.
Which, again, I wish there was a way to turn that shit off for people who've played the game since 1990 whatever.
Yeah, but it is part of the game, and by no means is it made for, you know, people our age. It's not made for anyone in particular.
Right.
It's just for people who both love Pokemon and have played it for years like us, or also brand new people to the series. And, you know, while the game is very buggy and the frame rate sucks in a few places here and there, I can honestly excuse it for how fucking massive it is.
Right.
Because, I mean, you know me, I'm not, you know, an e-gamer. I don't play racing games for the sport. I don't play games like this for, you know, anything more than just kicking back and having fun. For me, a big open world with a lot of things to do, that's definitely my kind of shit.
Right.
And, you know, I don't like to bring this up to you, you know, because it's that one game, but, I mean, I have a hard time putting it down. Just because it's so big and open and detailed and, you know...
Sure.
Shit like that.
That's the thing is, like, I want to be the kind of person who's a competitive player and, like, is actually good at these kinds of games, but I don't have the reflexes naturally, I don't have the skill level naturally, and I don't have the attention span to learn this shit to make up for my lack of natural ability.
Nope.
Right. Also, and after knowing you for years, you know, you'll be getting really competitive and everything, you get really good, and then suddenly someone's just a little bit better than you, and then you're gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I like
So,
thinking back to all the fucking games where I just rage quit them to the point of never playing the series again.
right. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. Oh!
You were right there, I got it.
I also gave our team a gravity hammer, so...
Fucking sweet.
Shit. I had that flag for so fucking long.
Yeah, I almost had it delivered fairly early, but I ended up getting curb stomped.
Yeah, that happens. But no, for me, like, I'm trying to, like, push myself to get back into, like, 2D side-scrollers, you know, the whole 16-bit genre and shit like that.
Right.
Because platformers, puzzle games, shit like that, I love it. But then, you know, also, I'm a huge fan of simulation games. I just wish I had people to actually play them with.
Right. Well, and speaking of,
Yeah,
I don't know if you're still down for trucks next week, but I'm still down for trucks next week.
Totally. I just need to plug in my controller and get the settings fixed again, and make sure the game's downloaded.
Speaking of, I don't think we've played since I've had my racing wheel, so I don't know how dog shit the audio is gonna be.
Yeah, no, I have no clue. But no, I am absolutely down.
Killer
I
flag
know
carrier.
The fuck? I know they've done a lot to, like, ATS.
I mean, they
just
added
don't know.
multiplayer as a function of the game rather than a mod.
Right? Shit,
God damn it.
Okay, there's something going on with him. I unloaded into him.
No, he just outplayed us.
No, I'm also trying to get Katie into playing different games, because one game she said that she would play is, like Final Fantasy 15.
Right.
She also wants me to play it more because she likes watching me play it. I love playing it. 15 is a fantastic game. You know, even though it's few and far different than any other Final Fantasy, it still screams that world, that lore.
Right.
But then on the other hand, you know, there's days where I'll get off work and I'm like, okay, I could play a game right now, but I'd rather just watch you play, and then she doesn't want to play anything.
Yeah.
And so we're just kind of like sitting there trying to find something to do, and then
No, I totally get that. And she's been wanting to play other types of games because she's pretty much just been stuck on like Fallout in 7 days and all that shit. But it's a situation of like, she wants to play these other games, but she also wants to pay attention to the games she's already been playing. And especially with more story-driven games, like, I totally get that.
but yeah, no. And like me, I love a game with good story, but also games like fucking Breath of the Wild. There's story there, but
It's
you know, back to
mostly
the-
about the exploration.
yeah, like the whole you can do anything, you can go anywhere sort of thing. That is an itch that I will always have, and I will always find a way to scratch it, you know?
That's,
I don't care what I have to do.
you know, we've been saying it for years, but I would love just a straight-up world simulation.
Right?
Just give
I mean,
me Google Earth the game, and like, that would be one of the most fun experiences I would have as a gamer.
Yeah. I mean, I did see, it was a video about a leaked, quote-unquote, Star Wars game coming out in the next, like, couple years.
Right.
And, it actually had, like, a concept video and everything, and it showed an aged Mace Windu. Now, whether or not it's real, or if it's canon, apparently, according to the person who, was doing the commentary on the video and everything, you can explore, like, beyond the galaxy itself. You can explore multiple galaxies, and it literally begins with, you know, do you want to be a Jedi or a Sith?
Fair
And
enough.
then you create your character. Yeah, you create your character and you just go. Which honestly,
That would be really fucking cool.
yeah, and like it's supposed to have like an all original story, custom, like, you know, brand new NPCs with returning characters from the series. But it's supposed to be taking place allegedly like around the time of like the Book of Boba Fett or the Mandalorian or whatever.
Gotcha.
So pre-sequels but post-original trilogy.
Well, and speaking of that kind of time frame, I'm really stoked for Jedi Survivor. Because I
yeah.
just recently beat Jedi Fallen Order, and that game is fan-fucking-tastic.
Flag is safe.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I beat it. I started New Game Plus, but I never beat it. And no, it is... When people say it's Star Wars and Dark Souls, they're not joking. It feels so good to play.
And that's the thing is, like, it's Star Wars and Dark Souls, but it feels more like Force Unleashed 3 than it feels like a Dark Souls game.
Right. I'm just talking, like, combat and
Right.
difficulty and shit like that.
Well, and the
'Cause the
way
game
the
is
levels are
first-
made and all that are... Yeah, the
Very
absolutely
awesome.
labyrinthian levels in that game are very Demon's Souls.